All right. So I'm back to playing Star Trucker. I do have to address something, though. I think there's a misunderstanding or a misconception. If you come at me, if you got something to say, or if something happens, I'm not, I have nothing to hide. I will gladly let people know what the fuck happened. Somebody sent me and they specifically asked me what happened with the Discord thing. It's on my thing. If you go to my YouTube channel, which is linked in Twitch, hold on. Let's make sure that voice is coming across. Testing, testing, testing. Yes. So if you go to my Twitch, you can click on and go to my YouTube channel or you can find the public service announcement fucking highlight on Twitch. So a fellow streamer, and I am not accusing him, but I'm just going to state the facts, and he can like them or dislike them. But see, I will not relent, nor will I concede when I know I'm in the right, nor will I pretend things aren't as they are. And if you don't like that, and I can't make this any simpler, you need to get the fuck off my channels. Because I'm going to tell you what I think. If you can handle that, you are fucking free and welcome. That's what freedom is. It's not shutting other people up. It's deciding to walk away from them. Okay? I've walked away from the insanity of this fucking country, the tyranny, the leftism, all that bullshit. And I deem that the enemy of not only their own rights, for fuck's sakes, because they're dumb as sheep in the herd and they vote against their own fucking First Amendment, Second Amendment. It's just ignorance, and they blindly do what they're told like sheep. But anybody on the right who doesn't fucking understand how law enforcement is now, how they enforce tyranny, why I put up a thing that I created that says tyrants in D.C. write unconstitutional laws, police enforce those laws, police say, I'm just following orders, and then therefore police are tyranny enabling and enforcing. And that's a fact in this country. You can, on the right, they want to worship the police, and I can't abide any of that bullshit, nor can I abide the lefts. But the fact is, here's exactly what happened. And you can watch the video. You can go to my YouTube channel. The link's in Twitch. It's called Public Service Announcement, or you can watch it on here. It's highlighted. The fact is Rain Man Games on Twitch, which seems like a cool dude. I don't know if he means to do this. I don't know if he's responsible for it. I don't know if it's just his Discord channel. But I went to his Discord channel, as he had mentioned, and I was like, yeah, sure, I'll join it. And as soon as I did, that's when Discord, somebody reported my name because they didn't like my pronouns that say only/2/genders. Okay? So that's what happened. That is exactly what happened. I don't know that Rain Man Games is aware of it. I don't know that he had anything to do with it. I do know there's a pop-up that talks about hateful conduct and hate speech and all this other bullshit that doesn't exist, because the First Amendment was made to protect disliked speech, not liked speech. And again, they are a private company. They can do what they want, but that doesn't mean you ignore the fact of the reasons why they're doing it and what it is. Sure, they can censor, and that's exactly what the fuck they're doing. They can be tyranny enablers, and that's exactly what the fuck they're doing. So I call them out on it. So when people come to my channel and they say, well, they can do whatever they want, absolutely. And I can call them out on what they're doing. You know what I mean? So, yeah, you're right. But that's what happened. Rain Man Games on Twitch told me about his Discord. I went to join his Discord. Immediately after, Discord pops up their shit. You can go watch the video. They didn't and removed my pronouns, which I also, as explained in the video, put back in, and I will continue to put them back in. And Discord, you can go fuck yourself. You censoring pieces of oxygen wasting shit. Seriously, I hold back nothing, people. I say exactly what I think. The only time I don't say what I think is if I don't feel like saying it. But as soon as I feel like saying it, you'll fucking hear it if you're here. And if you don't like that, go fucking elsewhere. I'm not here to appease you. I'm not here to support your preconceived notions. I'm not here for bias confirmation. I say what I want to say. It's a fact, okay? So if you can get the fuck over that, feel free to join in and we'll talk about games. And I'll say what the fuck I want and you'll get over it or you won't. I don't care. I have dealt with way too many people and way too many situations in this world where I had to fight against much worse enemies and worse people and deal with them than these fucking online fucking douchebags who think that their opinion means jack shit to me. It doesn't. Neither does their existence, to be honest with you, because most of the same people that defend the shit that I talk against, I consider them the enemy of we the people, Constitution, freedoms, and liberties. And they're so stupid that they buy into everything they're fucking told by the lamestream media. They can't back up their arguments, so they resort to ad hominem attacks and bullshit. And that's all they have, and then they run away. And then they scream words like racist, or not, which have lost their fucking meaning in this country, by the way, because they're so fucking used by fucking idiots, so overly used by idiots, so constantly, it's just beyond. But the fact is, that's what happened. Rayman Games invited me to join his Discord, told me about it. I looked it up. I joined it. I was reported, apparently, or either his channel or his mods or his people or him. I don't know who. I cannot confirm. So I am not saying Rain Man Games did this. But if you want the truth, anytime something fucking happens, I will gladly bring it to you. No sympathy, no empathy, no remorse, no apologies. You will hear it. All of it. And that's all I got for you. If you, again, do what you want to do. That's what freedom is. It's not me telling you because I don't like red cars that you shouldn't own a red car. There's no logic with most of these fucking sheep. No logic. No arguments, no grounds, no basis. Just bullshit, indoctrination, and sheepism. And I got no fucking patience, tolerance, nor give a shit about it. Or their bullshit. Problem solved. I've explained what happened. I hope this helps correct the record. I'll make sure to export this video also when I'm done gaming to my YouTube channel so it remains up there. Again, now that that's out of the way, I'm going to do some gaming. I did play this in 2 videos. They're here on Twitch, and they're also exported to YouTube. This is the 3rd video. I did a little bit between the 2nd and this video, only because I wanted to get reacquainted with the game and try to remember some of the bugs and some of the aggravation that I had in the game and figure out how I circumvented it and what and be able to identify what needs, how you have to do certain processes. So, you know, I'm a little bit further ahead, not much. You'll see. I haven't made much money or anything, but I'm doing a few things. That's a fact. Now, I'm going to game. First, I'm going to have a drink. It's tea. Actually, it's fucking hot in here. I'm going to turn up the fucking air conditioner. Jesus fucking Christ. It's actually hot in here. I don't know how it got so fucking hot in here. Oh, that's right, because I'm in here. You talking about yourself and calling yourself hot? Yeah, I know. It hurts your little fucking feelings. Especially if you're fat with blue fucking hair and a nose ring. I'm sure you're all fucking up to, oh, that's body shaming. Yep, I'm shaming you for being unhealthy. You're going to kill yourself. You're going to have a fucking heart attack. That's a fact. It's not healthy. It's not sexy. It's not attractive. And you can cry about it all you want. It doesn't change that. Those that find it attractive, they're exceptions to the rules, and they don't make the rules. As we've talked about in other subjects, such as trans bullshit and all this stuff. They're called exceptions. They don't make the rules. Uh-oh. He's stating more fucking facts. He's stating more opinions. How dare he? Thanks for stopping by. I'm glad you were here to listen. But you definitely have me confused. There's few things in this world that I am scared of. And not even on the list are people from the fucking internet. Normally, people in my face don't scare me. Because I've dealt with people in many different fucking facets of life. Bad people, horrible people that do horrible things, have done horrible things. That will threaten you, that would kill you and your fucking kids, that would rape your cat and make you watch, make a video about it, and have you upvoted on YouTube. I've dealt with plenty of people. So these fucking idiots that come online and really think people should give a shit about their opinion, especially when they got nothing to back it up, and then try to like intimidate, oh, you can't say, you got your barking up the wrong tree, motherfuckers. I'm telling you right now, because I will go all out, counter. I will scream. I will make sure every fucking thing I post online is stating exactly what you don't want to hear. So shut the fuck up. Don't like it, move on. Or hang out and we'll game. I'm glad we got that. I'm glad we got that all straightened out. You make me laugh. Seriously. Like I said, I use fucking social media for my purposes, my intent, my motives. And my motto lives on. Social media is a cesspool, and I'm just here to swim in the shit with you turds who are turds. The rest of you that aren't turds, well, we can hang out too. I won't call you a turd. But if you act like a turd, I'm going to call you you're a fucking turd. In any case, I need to do a battery check. And I figured out something. And I wasn't... Here's what's funny. I kept thinking I must have a leak. There must be something wrong, or maybe it's a bug, or there's something wrong in the game. Or maybe my truck's fucked, or maybe my oxygen filters were bad. And I kept going around the truck. And I kept checking all this shit, right? Because I kept having no oxygen. Low oxygen levels, and it was drop all the way down on the screen, and I have to come up here and put on my suit, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And I'm troubleshooting, I'm checking batteries, I'm checking filters, I'm coming down here and checking the circuit breakers. I'm popping this open, and I'm like, well, that's good. Oh, that's not good now. What is that for? Anyway, we'll change that in a minute. I could have sworn I put a new one of those in. That's not good. I did put a new one of those in. In any case, oh, that's gravity. So, I kept having this problem, and I'll show you on here, and I figured this out before. Believe it or not, I need to turn up the audio again because I had turned down effects volumes, and I've already got the stream turned down through Stream Elements, so that means it's going to be even lower. We don't want it that low. Okay, so in any case, you see this little thing right here? Well, that just kept going down in the red and all the way down to E. And I was like, what the fuck is happening? Is this, am I doing something wrong? Is the game? And here's what I realized. When you hit that button, hold on, I'll show you. When you're going forward, right? And you hit the emergency brake, and you see how it vents? Yeah. I was like, wait a second. And I started doing that. And the more I did that, I started realizing that I was, in fact, using oxygen as an emergency vent, which acts as the emergency brake. And that's why my ass was constantly suffocating in here. And I was like, ooh, now it makes sense. Because I started wanting to figure out what the fuck was going on. And that's what's going on. I had no memory, no recollection. And I think I figured this out before, and I'd forgotten about it because I hadn't played this game in a while. But I had no memory. No recollection that the emergency outgassing wasn't like some weird buildup of oxygen in some tank or buildup of air in some tank somewhere. It was literally venting my oxygen as the emergency brake. So that's why I was constantly having an issue. Just thought I'd throw that out there. So that problem is solved. And, it looks like we do have gravity is fucked now. Gravity's fucked. We're going to need to... get a new battery. We're going to turn this off over here so it doesn't cause like some sort of weird fucking short or something. Come on. Okay, we'll turn that off. It was already off anyway, but this way it doesn't fuck anything up. Now I can safely take the battery out. Maybe. Yep, we can take this out. We're going to pop this over here and hope it kind of stays. If I don't have any momentum when I release it, it should just mostly hang there. That's 0G. Okay, then we're going to come over here, and we're going to hope that we have another battery. I'm pretty sure we do. But now we have to pop this here. And see, no matter how you drop it, they really need to do something with that. It's such a pain in the ass to try to use. There's no, as I said, there's no... Jesus. Let's see if we can turn this on. Yeah, there's no way to secure things. Like, and they've known about this. This is a good game, but the aggravation is when they are well aware of something that's been reported to them, devs, many times, and they don't do anything about it. And then you go to Steam and you look at people posting shit about, hey, something needs done with this, and they're like, oh yeah, we'll bring it to their attention. It's been at their attention. Don't be fucking stupid. You know what I mean? Like, don't be dumb. They knew about this. They've known about this for a while. It's been told about this since the beginning of the fucking game. They have just chosen not to do anything about it. Now, does that mean it's not a good game? No. Does that mean they don't have plans? I can't tell you they don't have plans. But the fact that you don't have mesh netting or magnetic stuff, shit that's well available in 2025 and has been for, 100 years probably, and it's been reported to them since day one, and yes, it has been, and they still haven't done anything about it. Well, that's a little concerning to me. That kind of shows a lack of give a shit about their own game. Now, I like this game, and I really think it could live up to it could have a lot. It has a lot of potential, and I'd like to see the game realize, if you will, that potential. But that doesn't mean it will, and it certainly won't if they keep ignoring basic fucking functionality like this, or other things that I've mentioned, such as not being able to use the CB while driving and other such things. And I really want this game to succeed and be the best it can be. And I did leave a thing on Steam. I titled it, what the hell did I title it? Oh, needs, hold on, I'll tell you right now, because I don't give a fuck. You know, I will say exactly what I think. But I will tell you exactly, if you go to Star Trucker and you go to discussions and you look for one called, hold on, let me find it, game needs / tweaks dash, in my opinion, that's what I left. And I meant every word of it. The game is fucking good. It really is a very good game. But it has some issues that I think need addressed, and it gets annoying when you see people posting this or telling devs about this or the game makers about shit from day one almost, and then you have mods get on there when someone else mentions it again and says things like, oh, you know what, that's not a bad idea, I'll bring it to the devs' attention. Hey, you know what, it's been devs' attention for quite a while. This isn't new. This isn't something that shouldn't have been realized anyway, but it's been their attention. They either don't give a shit about it or they're trying to figure out how to fix it. It's one or the other. It could be good or bad. I'm not saying which it is, but they definitely have known about it. You can go back and look through the post. So that's a dumb fucking response from that mod that said that to someone else who mentioned about having netting. And if they don't like that, I'll take screenshots of the mod saying that and post them up in my stream and on videos so that people can see how stupid it is to say you'll bring something to someone's attention when it's been well aware made to their attention many times since almost day one. I mean, this is just a basic thing here. You got shit just flowing. You got to flip the top up in the era of space flight, of commonplace space flight and trucking. This is the solution. Not magnetic racks with magnets on the bottom of the boxes or anything. Not mesh nets to be able to put the gas can in here instead of having to take gas cans and put them in here. I just get tired of let's call a spade a spade. I shouldn't have to store shit in the fucking airlock to keep it from floating around inside a cab of a truck that was designed to travel through space where there's 0G and where you have a system of artificial gravity, another advanced technology that can easily fail due to electrical or damage or something else, and then suddenly everything's floating the fuck around. So you already know that's a possibility, and a likely possibility. So to say that they don't know about it or that they need brought to their attention a year later is beyond asinine, ridiculous, ignorant fucking bullshit. Thank you very much. That's what I have to say on that. I'm glad you were here to listen to it. Or if you weren't, I don't care. See? That's what not caring means. I'll say what I want to fucking say. Now, I have to meet Moon Baby in Darkside. I wonder if I could get a load. Let's see if we can find a job that will take us to Darkside. Wait. Well, the next place is Red Sock. Let's see if we can find a job that will take us to Red Sock, so I can pick up some money on the way, because I still don't have much money, like 3,400. Okay, back there is, over there is where I need to go to try to get a job. So, where the hell was that place? Red Sock. What a name for a section in space. What a name. Oh, shit. Nope. What's going on, 3? You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to put up the transparent Twitch chat. That probably would have been helpful, so I don't have to look over at my phone. Let me put this up. But yeah, this is a good game, but that doesn't mean it's perfect. And it sure as fuck doesn't mean that they're not ignoring basic functionality that needs to be in the game. Should have been from day one and definitely needs to be a year later. I just want to cap that fucking comment off about Star Trekker. But I like the game. And it could be, has a lot of potential. And they could easily reach it if they don't start going down the wrong path of, well, let's just put out shit for people to buy instead of fixing shit that should be in the game. Or should be fixed in the game. Anyway, what's going on in night 3? I'm just on here doing what I do, saying what the fuck I think, and telling people I don't give a shit if they like it. You know, doing whatever I want to do. On my shit. How you doing tonight, 3? Not bad, not bad. How's the grind? Well, it's a little rough right now because I haven't played Star Trekker in a while, and I just came back to it. I'm trying to relearn it and trying to make some money, and it's been a little rough. I'm not gonna lie to you. Kids are starving. Wife needs new shoes. She's back on Earth, and you know, I'm out here in the peace of space, trying to make some money. What are you getting into tonight? My whole integrity is 0%. It really does need repaired. It's pretty bad. Yeah, it's critical. See, right there, it says critical. That's pretty shitty. I probably need to do something about that. But so far I'm not sure where to go to do that. I think I was at a place before, but I didn't see any options for hole repair. Plus, I didn't have any money. Oh, okay. Played at 8 hours of this, doing some elite loop training. Well, hell yeah, making money. I'll be getting into some elite here in a little while after I play this for a bit. I want to keep leveling up the ground CZs. I'm at Gunslinger now. I'd like to try to get... it's going so slow, even... I'm assuming that Gunslinger is one of the last ranks. You know what I mean? I'm not 100% on that. But I'd like to get... And I'm close to being through Deadly and getting elite in combat. So I've kind of been wanting to work on that shit. But right now, I figured I'd do some chill space trucking. If I can... shit, this game also needs thrusters. It also needs fucking thrusters. The mere fact that you're in space and you can't like press a button to go up, press like a combination. You can't bind things either. Like if you change one thing, it reverses the other. There's no independent on foot or EVA versus in pilot seat. It changes. If you change one, it alters the other. It shouldn't be like that. They should be independent. And it needs thrusters. I'm glad you agree, 3. Yeah, sure it does. It does. You're in space. Thrusters are on every fucking thing we put in space. There's a reason for that. Because sometimes you need lateral, horizontal, vertical. Sometimes you need minor adjustments in that 3D fucking area to be able to, like right now, if I had thrusters, I could just slightly thrust up and then rotate around and dock. But instead, I have to do this. I have to back up at an angle, fucking go through all this, rotate the ship. It's a ship. You can call it a truck. And now I have to go back up, line up again, rotate again, just so I can fucking dock. And it just doesn't work. I mean, you have every ship we put in space has those fucking thrusters on it that allow you for, minor adjustments, up, down, left, right, up, left, down, right. And little thrusters. The fact that that's not on here is an annoyance. I don't care what anybody says. It really, that should be commonplace. Like, it should be just, you shouldn't have to think about that. Yeah, we got to put thrusters on it for lateral movements and shit, for minor course corrections and, whatever, adjustments. But nope. I am kind of at an angle here. I'm not far enough back, first of all. Now, and it rotates. I'm not sure why the fuck it rotates left and right when I try to strafe left and right. I find that annoying as well. So if I come out here, if you look, they could easily add some thrusters to this. And if you look, let me get parallel here, like level. Level off a little bit so we have a point of reference, like right there. Now, if I try to just strafe or yaw left and right, the whole truck starts fucking rotating. And that could be because of the way the thrusters are positioned on there, and there's no front ones, so it kind of shoves you off your line, your axis. But that's something that I think needs kind of addressed. That and mini thrusters, those little things like capsules have when they're up in space to adjust, that kind of shit that uses the oxygenated or the whatever the hell it is, the propellant, not propellant, it uses like air or whatever, I think. I'm not sure. But anyway, we need thrusters. But yeah, and again, I like the game, but the game has shit that needs to be pointed out and things that need to be tweaked and things that need to be added, in my opinion, if you want the best experience. If the devs don't care about that, and they just care about selling the game and selling DLC, well, that's a whole other story. That is then what it is. But, maybe modders seem to save the fucking day, man, on games like this when the devs refuse to do, or the game company refuses to fucking do shit it needs to do. Modders, they keep games alive. They add shit to them. I got to tell you, I respect the modding community. They put some fucking beautiful work out in a lot of these games and keep them just going forever, adding shit that should have been in the base game. The modding community in games, they give games new life, extended life, better life. I love the modding community. I salute the shit out of them. They put in some work and do some beautiful work on games a lot of times. So, but now I'm rotating right, so now I have to roll left to compensate, because I guess the way the thrusters are sitting on here, I don't fucking know. I'm going to back it up. You have to do this because I prefer to be in the end cab for the immersion, but the way the fucking game is set up, it kind of makes it impossible to stay in cab a lot. It's just how it is. I mean, you can stay in cab a lot, but at times, because everything, the way the game is, you have to get out in the external view. So we're almost... Let's go more this way. Okay, we're going to stop here, get back in internal view, and adjust, get set up. But yeah, it is what it is. Oh shit. I think 3 coins left. He got tired of my rant about the game. It happens. Oh. 3 coins in a fountain, each one seeking happiness, seeking happy. Come on, you know this. There we go. Boom. That's what I'm talking about. Oh no, 3 coins is still here. It's weird. Like, the Twitch app never reports correctly on what the hell's going on. That's why I can't rely on it. Now, is there anything going to... No, there isn't. Hold on. Where the hell was I supposed to go? Dark side. There's nothing going to dark side either. So there's no joy here picking up a damn mission. So I'm just going to be shit out of luck on that. Hold on, I'm going to put in a pinch of snuff. But yeah, as I was saying in the beginning, and people probably weren't here for that, I don't care why you want to say, if you want to say no hateful speech, no hate speech, no hateful if you stream and you're concerned about that, and those are your motives, and you don't want to lose money or whatever, and you want to build your and so you want to make sure nobody can come on and say anything that can even be questioned by Twitch or any of the fucking insane that think there's 58 genders, you are welcome to do that. But just let me know that, And like in the case of Rain Man Games, where I went to his Discord and then someone reported me for my pronouns that are on that I put on Discord, and then try to fuck with my account. But just let me know that. Be like, hey, I'm more concerned with making money than saying or letting people have free speech or whatever. Then just let me know that. I won't waste my time. And again, I'm not blaming Rain Man Games. It's his Discord, but that doesn't mean he had anything to do with it. But he does have a pop about hateful conduct, hate speech, and shit like that. So it very well could be his stance. Hey, I'm concerned about making money. I'm concerned about growing my shit. I don't want someone to say anything that someone might not like and it hurts their feelings. So if you come to my Discord and you do that, you're going to get fucking reported to Discord. I'm going to kick you out, because whatever your motives are, I don't care. But just be upfront about them. Why? Don't be a pussy about it. I'm not saying he is, but people shouldn't be pussies about their motives. Say what the fuck you stand for, as I do clearly on my channel, and I don't give a fuck who likes it. And then that way people don't waste their time. I wouldn't have joined Rain Man Games Discord if I'd have known it was a pop-up about hate speech and hateful conduct and all this other shit, and it just basically what it amounted to is don't say anything that someone on the left doesn't like. And in that case, I wouldn't even bother joining. But now that I know, as soon as I got reported for my pronouns being only 2 genders, which I put back on there, by the way, now that I know that, I just think people should be upfront. If you really stand for it, then stand for it. And if you can stand for it, then stand for it and speak about it. And if you stand for it and speak about it, then be about it. And don't try to hide it. That's my point. Don't be a fucking pussy. Say what you got to say. I do. And I stand by it. I got no apologies for it. That's the way I look at things. So, no offense to Rain Man Games, but he obviously has an approach with his Discord where he doesn't want people to have, say things or say anything that might count. And I'm not going to walk around a minefield of people's fucking feelings, because that's not what the First Amendment's about. And that's what I stand for. That's what I was willing to die for. That's what a lot of people have died and were willing to die for. And I'm not going to fucking dance around it, tiptoe around it like a goddamn pussy-ass ballerina with a fucking short skirt on. If you want somebody like that, you don't want to be here. And you certainly don't want to invite me to your Discord channel. So if someone wants to tell Rain Man Games, he can come. I'm not hiding anything, and I'm not talking about him behind his back. I am saying exactly what the fuck I think and giving exact facts because somebody asked me about it. So now it's all in the front of this video, all the way up to this point. I've mentioned it several times. I've explained in thorough detail exactly who I am, what I stand for, what I am and am not willing to deal with, what I believe about people, and I'm not saying Rain Man Games did it. I've given you the facts. You can make a decision for yourself. It could have been one of his mods. It could have been somebody just in there. But whoever it was, when I went to join his Discord, they absolutely reported my only 2 genders in the pronouns area of my Discord bio. And at that point, I then removed myself from his channel, because I've had those in there for years, by the way. Years, quite a few years. And only after joining his Discord did I have any issue. So, again, he has a right to do that for his personal motives, whether it's money or his beliefs or whatever. But I think you should just be upfront and overt about what you believe and what you stand for, so there's no miscommunication. I would never try to join it if he'd been like, well, here's what my Discord's about, and you're not allowed to do this, and you can't, and this is all hateful speech, and I believe in hateful speech bullshit and all this, and I'd been like, oh, okay, well, I won't join your Discord then. And that would have been the end of it, instead of wasting my time or his or Discord's time. And Discord can go fuck itself. I put those pronouns right back in my Discord. And you can burn in hell, Discord. Go fuck yourself. Thank you very much. Now, I just wanted to make sure that was all in there. So there's no miscommunication whatsoever. In any case. Oh, yeah. That's fine. Oh. Hold on, I got to check something. I actually say things sometimes just to see. I want to see. So let me check. Yeah, I do things for my own information as well. But it is what it is. Sometimes I test things. And I'll say exactly what I think. Not that I don't believe it, but sometimes I'll place it for specific reasons at specific points just to see if I get an expected reaction. That's, like I said, Social media is a cesspool, and I'm just here to swim in the shit. So I'm just checking a few things here. I have my own. Let's see. But yeah, I don't have anything to hide. I say exactly so. If anybody wants to direct Rain Man games, he can come listen. He can hear exactly what happened and what my thoughts are on it and exactly what I'm saying. I don't hide behind jack shit. I'll tell you to your face. Or at least as close as I can get. This is as close as I can get to somebody's face online. Is I say exactly what I think, and then that's how it is. You know, I got no problem doing that. But I do want to check something. I do want to check. I got to read something real quick and see if, check all the way through all of these. Well, that's still there. It's underneath that one. Okay. So we'll see if that changes. Ooh. Hold on. In any case, I'm still trying to figure out this damn game. Some of the things. Why is this still open? We're going to check again. Just to make sure. Nope. None of these places are places I'm heading to. So it doesn't do me any good. I was hoping. 3 coins in a fountain. Anyway, I got to go meet this Sour Patch Kid, or Sour Candy, I think is her name. She wants to talk to me about something. I probably need to go back to this camera and this camera. Try to ensure I don't hit anything that I can't see left and right that's above and below. As a matter of fact, I might just kill this stream real quick. As a matter of fact, that's what I'm going to do, because that way it's a very short stream. I'll start a new one. But I'll kill this stream real quick, start a new one. That way it's a very short stream. So anybody that wants to hear exactly what happened, anybody that has questions about it, and or Rain Man himself or anybody else can come and confirm what was said without listening to a 3-hour fucking stream. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to kill the stream, and I'll start a new one. I'll be right back.